place to start as well. All right, welcome everybody to Yoga Bootcamp. My name is Leah. We don't need any weights today, so feel free to just use the weight of your body, and we're going to begin in a seated position. So find whatever easy seat feels good for you. I want you to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and just settle into your space on your mat. And start working on a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just take a moment to check in with your body, maybe a little quick scan from the crown of the head. Check in with your neck and your shoulders. How's the upper back and the arms? See how the hips, the legs, all the way down to the soles of your feet. Try to relax and feel every part of your body. Take 2 more deep breaths in this easy seat here. And then kind of blink your eyes open if you had them closed. Give your fingertips a little bit of a wiggle. We're going to inhale together, reach your arms up overhead. And then exhale, just bring them back down to the floor. 2 more times there. Inhale, big reach up. Exhale, float them back down. 1 more. Inhale, reach it up. This time, leave those hands up, and we're going to exhale. We're going to take that right hand down to the ground and take a nice big stretch up and over with the left arm. So a little side body stretch here. Good. Next, inhale, bring both arms back up to center, and switch your sides. So left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and over. Good. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to make this just a little easy twist. So I just want you to twist a little bit to the right. So my left hand's coming to my right knee. My right hand's coming back behind me. When you inhale, sit up really tall like there's a string pulling the top of your head. And you exhale, you just feel a little twist in the base of the spine. Good. Let's inhale, bring those arms up and reverse that twist. So bring them up through center. Exhale, take them over, gentle twist to the other side. Good. Inhale, bring those arms back up. Exhale, let's take them out in front. We're going to clasp your hands, your palms together, and press them away from your body. Drop your chin towards your chest and just really feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades apart. Good. 1 more breath here. Good. Inhale, lift that head up. We're going to take those hands behind the back and kind of do the same thing in reverse. You're going to clasp your hands behind your back and then press your hands down towards the floor. So now you're really opening up your chest. Nice big chest stretch here. Good. All right. Let that go. And then I just want you to roll your shoulders back. Just a couple of really big rolls of those shoulders back behind you. And then switch it. Roll them out in front. Good. All right. So we're going to start off with a little bit of leg work on the ground. So I'm going to have you guys come onto your side. So pick a side, any side. And then you can kind of use the back of your mat if you want as a little way to line yourself up. We're going to come all the way down. You can rest your head in your hands. You can bring your arm all the way down to the floor. What I want you to think about is your shoulder and your hip and your heels, kind of making a nice straight line. So shoulder joint, hip joint, and heels. So then in this position, we're going to do some clamshells. So I'm going to glue my hips in a stack right on top of each other. And I'm going to just keep my heels together and then open and close, keeping that core engaged, okay? So we're squeezing our belly button in. And you're gonna start to feel a little fire on the outside of that top hip, all right? So it's really easy to roll back here. So just think about like if there was like a little dowel rod through your hips, keeping them stacked. Good. Few more of these little clamshells. It's a very small movement, but we'll feel it. Good. Keep that core engaged. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, stay in that same position, but straighten that top leg, okay? So straighten it out, flex that foot, and then you're gonna lift and lower, okay? Again, we're pulling that belly button to the spine, and we're just lifting and lowering with control, so it's not kind of flinging around there. We're placing it up and down. Good. Try to flex the foot so your legs stay strong and active. Good. 5 more of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. So we're going to stay on this side, but we're going to come up onto our elbow. Okay. So you're just going to lift yourself up. Now we're going to bring that top or that bottom leg kind of back in line with the rest of the body here, and we're going to kick ourselves up into a modified side plank, okay? So in the side plank, now you're gonna lift that leg again. All right, so we're in that side plank. We're engaged in the oblique. Now I feel it burning. Lift and lower. Good. So that bottom leg's a little kickstand there, so it's helping you stay lifted. Good, squeeze that belly button in. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we got one more variation here. We're going to bend the knees again. Okay, so bring them forward a little bit, bend those knees again. This is kind of a 2-part move at the same time. So we're going to lift up and clamshell, come back down. Okay, so lift, squeeze your butt, come down. So it's like a hip dip, clamshell. Perfect. Yes. Good. Lift, lower. Core stays tight. Lift. Open up clamshell, lower back down. Woo! Couple more. You got this. Let's do 3 more. Good. 2 and 1. Woo! All right, we're going to finish off this side with just a side plank hold. 3 options. Go back to that modified kickstand, right, with that leg down. That's option 1. Option 2, top leg staggered over the top of the front leg, or sorry, over into the front, over that top leg, or stacked, okay? Pick your side plank. Ready? Let's go. Lift up and hold. Just hold. Knee down, feet staggered, feet stacked. Still a dowel rod in the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Aha! All right. So now way to come in the center for a second, and I want you to come onto a tabletop and give yourself a little side to side. So you're going to feel that in the hip. You're going to feel that in the obliques. Just give yourself a little wiggle side to side, okay? All right. Other side. Okay, we're going to do all that fun stuff on the other side. So let's set ourselves up. First, we're going low. So you're either all the way down, head resting on the arm, whatever you like. Hips, shoulders, heels, right in that line, all right? Clamshells first, okay? So just go ahead and give me that little clamshell. Little movement. Hitting that other side. Yeah. Keep pulling that belly button to the spine. And breathing. You might notice that one side's a little tighter than the other. That's pretty typical. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Straighten that top leg. Flex that foot and lift and lower. So just a good old-fashioned Jane Fonda leg lift here. Always effective. Always what they have you do in physical therapy. Anybody's been to physical therapy, we've done this. Good, keep going. Top leg strong, foot is flexed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it down. All right, so remember we're gonna pop up onto that elbow here. And then just think about your elbow and your shoulder being in a nice line, okay? Because that's gonna give you a nice support. We're gonna bring that bottom leg under, come up into that modified side plank, and we're gonna do that same leg lift. We're just now in that modified side plank, okay? If you need to come back down, please do. Listen to your body. Good. Keep squeezing, keep those hips stacked. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it down. Clamshell with the hip dip, all right? So we'll bring those knees forward a little bit. Stack them back up. Two-parter, remember, so you're gonna lift, clamshell, lower back down. So pop that hip up, clamshell, take it down. Yep, you can kind of do it all at the same time. You can do it as a little two-parter. Either one is fine. Just lift, clamshell, lower. Woo! Good. Couple more of these. How about 5? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Awesome. All right, friends, we got a side plank, and then we will get off of our sides. So pick your option. Modified, knee down, staggered, stacked. Come on up and hold it. All right. Really lift those hips like a puppet strings. Pull that hip up toward the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Woo! All right, come on back to center. Let's come into a tabletop and move through some cats and some cows, okay? So find your tabletop. As you're ready, you're gonna roll those shoulders back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, press it, and round up through the shoulder blades. You can keep moving here. You can add some little twists or dips forward and back, but just move through 3 or 4 more cats and cows. Take your time. Stretch where you feel like you need that extra movement or pause. 1 more. All right, back to that neutral tabletop and come on up to a down dog. So first down dog of the day. Let's pedal it out a little bit. Bend and straighten. Opposite knees. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels toward the floor. Then bend your knees a lot and walk your hands back to your feet. We're just gonna hang out in a ragdoll. So you can have your arms straight, you can bend, you can sway, wherever feels good to you. If you've got that bind, let it go, and just slowly roll to rise. And when you get up to the top, give me a couple of big shoulder rolls. Awesome. All right, let's walk our feet together so our big toes come to touch. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk it out to down dog. Inhale to high push up. Exhale, lower to the earth. Take 3 cobras. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the top of the mat, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down, rise up, get big and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. High push-up, lower to the earth. Take 2 cobras. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale through your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, left foot steps to the top, followed by the right. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Fold it forward. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. High push up. Yogi's choice to keep with the cobras, or if you want to find out first chaturanga, and then move it through upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath in your down dog. Step or hop your feet to the top. Halfway lift, forward fold. Rise up, chair pose. So always feel free to make your chair pose your own. If that doesn't feel great on your shoulders, you can bring those arms into a cactus, whatever your body needs. In our chair pose, our weight's in the heels. I'm gonna wiggle those toes a little bit. And then I want you to lift your right leg. So your right foot's gonna hover a little bit off the ground. Stand all the way up, lift that right leg up. Good, we're gonna take it back behind us. Think like a warrior 3 or a single leg deadlift. And then I want you to bring it through, control, bring it back through, bring that knee back up. Good, we got 4 more of these. Take it back behind you. Move your arms however feels good for you, or leave them exactly where they are. Good, take it back. Core is engaged, leg comes out behind. Draw it through. Lift it up. Woo, 2 more. A lot of balance going on here. Hug those ribs together. Last one. Take it back behind. Bring it up. Woo, good. Come on back to your chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Yogi's choice to flow or just go straight back to a downward facing dog. Always yours to modify. We'll all meet in down dog. Deep breath in and out. Lift that right leg up behind you. Good, let's bend the knee, roll it open. Take a moment here. Nice big stretch. Inhale, straighten that right leg out behind you. Exhale, draw the right leg towards the right tricep. Inhale, take it up behind you. Exhale, draw the right knee towards the left tricep. Little twist. Inhale, take it up behind you. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Hold here. Press the ground away. 3, 2, 1. Step that foot through. Warrior 1. So right foot steps. We rise up to warrior 1. Good. Take a second here. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands down. Foot goes back, your choice to flow, or just step right back to down dog. Good, big breath in. And out. Step or hop your feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up, chair pose. Good, again, make that chair your own, whatever feels good on your arms here. Wiggle those toes a little bit. And this time, left foot. We're gonna pick that up, left foot up to a hover. Woo, it may feel a little wobblier. Stand up tall. Oh yeah, definitely wobblier. Take it back behind you. So we're taking that foot back to a warrior 3, single leg deadlift, and we're gonna bring it through. Lift that knee up. Really good, you guys. 4 more of these. Helps to pick a spot maybe to look at on the floor or the wall. Good. Spread those toes wide. Woo! If you need to reset, please do. Or even grab the wall if you need to. Woo! Almost there. think we got one more. Either that or we're doing 6. I'm sorry if we are. All right, oh, lost it on the last one. Come on back to chair pose. Then forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow or downward facing dog. And pause in your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Out. Okay, let's lift that left leg up behind you. Give that knee a bend, roll it open. Good, inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, draw that left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, reach it up behind you. Exhale, cross it over towards that right elbow. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that foot through. Left side, warrior 1. Good, good. Rise on up. Breathe it out. Good. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, hands down. Your choice, flow or step right back to down dog. Good, good. Nice deep breath. Step or hop your feet to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up. Chair pose. And we're back. All right, chair pose. A little bit different this time. We're going to start again on the right. We're going to pick up that right foot. We're going to stand up tall. Hold that right foot out in front of you with that knee up. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Good, 3 more. Woo. 2. And 1. Woo. Come on back to chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow or downward facing dog. Beautiful. Good. We're going to lift that right leg up again. Big inhale. Exhale. Take it right knee, right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, warrior 1. Right side, warrior 1. Good. Let's open it up to warrior 2. All right, take it to the side. 3 times. We're going to inhale. We're going to straighten the legs, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, press back to warrior 2. 2 more of those. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. 1 more. Reach it up. Press it back. Good. We're going to turn the toes. Prasarita, turn the toes to the wide side of your mat. So you guys are both facing that way, okay? So wide side of your mat, all right? So in our Prasarita, turn your toes out. And I want you to come down into just a little bit of a squat, okay? So we've got the weight in the heels, midfoot to the heels. We're going to take those arms overhead. We're going to squat down and lift up, okay? So deep bend in the knee, sweep the arms down, and then as you stand up, straightening up those legs, arms go overhead. Good. So just keep going here. It's a nice deep plie. Good. Everybody's got their own pace, so take your time. As you stand, think about squeezing your glutes at the top. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I want you to come back down into that squat, and I want you to hold it, okay? So it's just like a kind of a sumo squat, right? So we're nice and low. If you want to take a little shift, side to side, that's fine. But try to stay as low as you can for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Stand it up. We're going to turn our toes back to the top of the mat. Take the hands down, frame the foot. Step it back, high plank. Yogi's choice here, flow, or just shoot it back to down dog. So we all end up in down dog. Take the deep breath in and out. Awesome. Step or hop your feet to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Come on up, chair pose. Got to even out that other side, right? So left leg lifts, and we're going to slowly bring it up. All right, so that knee is up. I'm going to extend, squeeze your quad, bend it back. Yeah, whatever feels good for you. Want to take your hands to your hips. Want to bring them out to the side. 2 more. Squeeze. Bring it up. Out. Lift. Awesome. Take it back to chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow or downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Good. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Warrior 1, left side. Good. Warrior 2. Awesome. Again, we're going to straighten and reach. So inhale, lift up, straighten your leg. Exhale, press it back to warrior 2. 2 more. Last one. Good. Turn the toes wide again, Prasarita. All right. Facing the other direction this time. All right. So this time, we're going to do a little side lunging. Okay. So bring your toes actually to turn to 12 o'clock. And then with our chest up, we're going to lunge to one side. So think about sending your hips back, lunge it to one side, press through that heel, lift yourself up center, lunge it to the other side. All right. So these are nice and slow and controlled. We are going to alternate side to side. Okay. Hips are going back. Like there's a little invisible chair behind you. And we're trying not to flop over too much, right? So whatever you want to do with your hands is fine. It can be at your side. It can be a little prayer position. Good, couple more each side. Always think about, can you wiggle those toes a little bit? Because your weight's going back from that midfoot to the heel. Good, let's do one more on each side. Make sure you're even. Good, stand up tall. Okay, we're going to do one more little pulsing squat. So I'm going to bring your feet in a little bit closer. They're still a little wider than your hips, okay? And we're going to sit back, just not as wide this time, all right? So we're sitting back in that chair, and we're keeping it low, okay? We're pulsing. Yep. Send it back. Nice, low pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right. Turn those toes back to the top of your mat. Take the hands down. Step it back to your high plank and either move through a flow or just send the hips up to downward facing dog. Good. In your down dog. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Woo. Good. We're going to step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Mountain pose. Release them by your sides. Just take a moment here, okay? Breathe. Shake everything out. Couple seconds. We're going to grab a drink of water because we're going to do a little core. I know everybody hates the word burpee, but I'm going to say the word burpee. Burpee deconstruction. So we're going to move through what makes a burpee with some abs. It'll be great. You'll love it. So here's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be, I'm gonna use my timer. We're gonna be 1 minute of a core exercise, okay? And I'll give you the exercise. We can modify as needed, okay? Then we're gonna do 30 seconds of kind of a burpee breakdown. So each time we get to that 30 seconds, we're gonna do a little bit different part of a burpee, okay? So our first 1 minute abdominal exercise, we're gonna come down to the mat, okay? We're gonna do a sit-up. Now the sit-up is your choice, okay? You can do a full-on sit-up here, okay? Or, we can do a little modified, use the hands behind the legs and help ourselves pull ourselves up, okay? You can also, I don't know how you're feeling with this. Okay, well, we'll see, right? You can also just come down here and do a little crunch, okay? So it's gonna be 1 minute of a sit-up, okay? So we got 3 seconds. Get ready, get set, let's go. Okay, so full sit-up, yep. So I'm thinking if you wanna, use your leg, yep, perfect. You can also, if you wanna just hold like a little, it's really kind of up to you, okay? Whatever feels good for what you got going on there. All right, if you're doing a full sit-up, you can have your hands behind your head. You can kind of use them to give yourself a little bit of a pull. And again, if you need a little help, maybe use a finger or two right behind your knee to help pull yourself up, okay? But the whole thing we're doing here is we're kind of peeling our back up and down off the ground, okay? You'd rather do a crunch, take it down low, and just do that little upper abdominal crunch. We got about 12 seconds left here. All right. Stay with me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're coming up. 30 seconds here is a squat, okay? Because what's the first part of a burpee? It's a squat, all right? I know. Go ahead, join me. Let's squat. At least we're not pulsing, right? We're moving up and down. All right, but this is our first part of our deconstructed burpee, all right? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, plank hold. Come down to your hands, your knees, your forearms. It does not matter. We're just holding in a plank, okay? So fingers are spread nice and wide. If you're up here, we're keeping our hips tucked under. If you need to take a break, drop to those knees, right? We're still working the core and working the shoulders here, even if your knees are down, okay? You could also come onto the forearms, right? Just depends on what kind of plank you want to do today. You can drop down to the knees on the forearms as well, okay? Because a minute's a long time, so take those breaks or those modifications as you need to, and I can tell you got 12 seconds left. Woo! Almost there, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Squat with the step back, okay? This is part 2 of our burpee. So this is squat, hands down, step, step. Bring it forward. Stand up, okay? 30 seconds of that. Ready? Let's go. Squat, hands down. Step it back. Step it up. Stand up. Squat, hands down. Step, step, bring it forward. Good. Keep going at your own pace. All right? Squat, hands down. Take those steps, right? You take your time. Make it your own. 2, 1. Great. Come on down. Have a seat. See, it's not so bad. It's not so bad until we get to the actual burpee at the end. But it's only 30 seconds, right? Okay. Abdominal. We're going to do a twist, but we're just going to have the hands out like an airplane. Okay? So you're just going to lean back and give me a little twist. All right? Go for it. And again, you make this as hard or as easy as you want. All right? But we're just taking a little dip back And we're reaching behind us. And if you're like, oh, this is not challenging enough, lift a leg. All right, if you need more, take a heel off the floor. All right? But take your time. We're over halfway there. Little lean back and reach. Good. You got this. Got about 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, coming on up. What's next? So you can, next step, hands down, jump back, jump up, okay? Not in your wheelhouse, stick with the steps, okay? So we're either gonna do the same thing with that step back, or if you're ready to upgrade a little bit, you're gonna hop, okay? Still no jump, none of that other fun stuff, all right? Let's go. So, squat it down. If you wanna jump it back, jump it up, stand up. If you wanna stick with that step, great. Step it back, step it up. Always your choice. But now you're learning the levels and the modifications for a burpee. So you can always change it up and make it your own. Woo! All right, rest. I know. All right, so these are gonna be inchworms. We're gonna come to the back of your mat. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna walk out into a high plank, walk yourself back in. Stand up, okay? Nothing else going on. Just walk out, walk in. Let's go. 1 minute of inchworms. So just back your mat, roll it down, walk it out. Core is tight, right? We're not flapping around. We're staying in control. You can reach those arms overhead if you want. It's a little heart rate going. When you walk out to your plank, just think form. How does my plank look? Am I sagging? Am I engaged? Are my hips tucked under? Am I pushing the ground away with my hands? Kind of puff up through the shoulder blades. All right, you've got control of your plank and your walkout. Woo! Less than 15 to go. You got this, friends. We got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're almost to the end. Here's your option for a burpee, full burpee, okay? Again, your choice. If you want to make it a full burpee, you're going to come down, hop back, give it a little jump at the top, okay? But you can keep with any of those other restrictions, okay? So make it whatever you want to make it. You got 30 seconds. Let's do it, okay? Any burpee you like. All right, if you want to add that jump at the top, great. If you want to make it a calf raise, just raise up on the calves, okay? You don't have to jump. You can do a step and then a hop at the top, right? Choices, all about choices. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, we've only got 2 more. 2 more, then we're done. Your last ab is a bicycle, okay? So we would be here, and we're gonna go across the body, okay? So that's a minute of that. Any modifications you like, ready? Let's go. So what could a modification for that be? That could just be just doing cross the body here, right? Do one side and then the other. We're just basically looking for a little bit of a twist and across the body, okay? You could take the legs long if you don't want them to be bent, all right? Any sort of bicycle that you got, all right? You could take the upper body out and just do a little bicycle with the legs. Skip the upper body, skip the twist. All right, just keep moving. You got 15 seconds. Woo! We're almost there, my friends. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is it. Your last burpee. Your last one's 30 seconds. The last option to add to a burpee is a push-up. Nobody has to do a push-up if they don't want to. If they do want to, or if you at home does want to, then you're gonna come down, you're gonna come out, you're gonna push up, or you're gonna drop to your knees and you're gonna push up. And then you're gonna hop back up and do a jump or a calf raise, or any or all of the above. Ready? Let's go. Last one. Last exercise for the day. Your choice. Okay? Use those knees. Use those feet. Jump. Don't jump. I don't care. Just keep moving. You got 12 seconds. And then we stretch. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it. Oh, yes, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Oh my gosh, good stuff. All right, water if you need it. Let that heart rate come down. We will come back to the mat. All right, grab a quick drink. Okay. Woo! So, as we are waiting for our heart rate to go down just a little bit, let's do a little seated stretch. So let's take right leg out long, seated tree, left foot comes in. We're just gonna take a little walk down that right leg, okay? So relax your shoulders. You can bring your chin to your chest if you like. But keep breathing. Keep that airway open. Next time you inhale, walk your hands back up. We're going to do stargazer pose. So we're going to take that left hand, plant it right behind the left hip, and then just kind of kick yourself up and over. So just a little sit-up stretch. All right, bring your butt back down to the ground. Switch it to the other side. So seated tree, left leg out. When you're ready, kind of walk it down until you feel that stretch for you. You can keep the spine straight. You can curl the chin toward the chest. Inhale, walk those hands back up. We'll do stargazer on the other side. So right hand plants right behind the right hip. And then you're just going to lift up and reach up and over. Good. Bring that all back down to the ground. Let's take those legs out in front. And we're just going to roll yourself all the way down to your back. So however you get there. And then I want you to reach your hands overhead and your feet out long. Make your body as long as you possibly can. Biggest full body stretch that you can find. Bring those hands down by your side. Bend your knees, hug them into your chest. That's happy baby, okay? So maybe you're gonna grab behind your thighs, maybe your calves, maybe the outsides of your feet. And keep that low back down to the floor and give yourself a little rock if that feels good, side to side. All right, let's bring the feet back to the ground. Take them out kind of wide and just give me a little bit of a windshield wiper, just a slow swivel side to side. One more stretch before our Shavasana. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. Just let the knees fall out wide if that's available to you, and relax the arms down to the ground. When you're ready, we'll take the hands to the outer parts of the thighs, bring the knees back together, and find your Shavasana. So wherever you want to land today, any position that feels good to you and your body, just find it, relax, close your eyes, take about 10 deep breaths. And start to move just a little bit to reawaken the body. The wrists and the ankles and the fingers and toes, little movement, rolling, twisting, and then eventually we'll draw the knees back into the chest, roll on over to one side, and we'll make our way up to an easy seat. Great, let's take one more big breath in together. Take a nice deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring those hands to rest at your heart center. We'll draw the thumbs to the third eye center. With grace and with gratitude, we bow together. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So good to have you guys here today. Thank you to everybody at home. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.